get this set up properly. Thanks so many of you who are waiting and standing by. Thanks for joining me. Today is my 11th year on YouTube. It's the official anniversary. It's November 10th. Hi everyone. Thanks so much for joining me today. It's my 11th year anniversary. I can't believe I've been doing YouTube for 11 years. So, in spirit of that, I thought I'd do a little live stream, a little taste test of some things I've been collecting. So thanks so much for joining me. Happy hump day. And I'm a little congested. I've got a glass of water here to help with that. So if I babble or if I sound, it's just because I've got a cold. Thanks everyone for joining me. So I'm gonna get going here. So the first thing I'm gonna be making involves these Sour Patch Kids. These I loved as a child, and a few of you have mentioned this before and reminded me in the comments yesterday or the day before that I should try the recipe on the back of this package. So this is a big family-sized package of Sour Patch Kids, and on the back it's for Sour Patch Kid cookies. Hey, thanks everybody for joining me today. I'm doing a live stream taste test in celebration of my 11th year anniversary on YouTube. And to begin with, we're gonna be making Sour Patch Kid cookies. So this recipe is super simple. You just take these plus this. This is a cookie mix, sugar cookie mix, and all I have to do is add a stick of butter and an egg. I don't think I've ever made these before. Have you ever made this before? All right, let's see if I can tilt this down so you can see what I'm doing. Oh, look. So I'll just duck down, you can see me. Hi everybody, thanks so much for joining me for this live stream. We're making Sour Patch Kid cookies if you just joined us. Alrighty, so in this bowl, I've got butter. Now the recipe specifically says not to have melted butter, but you know what? That's a little bit melted and it's gonna be okay. So we're gonna do that. And we're gonna do this. Dun, 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 done. And then we need something to mix with. Ta-da! All right, mixy. Can you see? All right, you can see. If you're just joining me today, thanks for coming along. We're making Sour Patch Kid cookies. So, that looks kind of like scrambled eggs. I know, right? I need a chair, but I forgot it in the house. But that's okay. We don't need to sit down. Now we're adding a package of sugar cookie mix. Wait. Here we go. Smells like flour and vanilla and fake butter smell. All right, here we go. Dump it in. Okay. Mix. Maybe this would be a good time to add the Sour Patch Kids. What do you think? I think it'll be easier to mix now rather than later. So, Sour Patch Kids. This is a almost 2-pound bag. Now, it says it's resealable. Sometimes these bags lie, I find. They say they're resealable and then they're not. But, okay, there we are. Am I crazy for thinking that back in the day, Sour Patch Kids did not have blue? I don't remember blue from my childhood. I don't. Like, blue raspberry, really? I don't know. So, I mean, blue certainly makes it colorful, doesn't it? But personally, all the citrus flavors are my favorite. Like the lime, the orange, the lemon, yes. Cherry, not so much. Blue, not so much. And then, we got a quality control. So good. All right. Gosh. I really love Sour Patch Kids. I don't eat them very often. All right, 1 cup. And a half. Wowzers. Okay. Now we're supposed to stir this all together. Hey, Hannah, thanks so much for jumping on and helping me out with, you know, keeping everybody happy. Alrighty, so we're gonna mix this into a dough because we're making cookies here. If you're just joining me, thanks so much for joining me. We're celebrating my 11th year YouTube anniversary with making some Sour Patch Kid cookies. I don't know about this. I think I'm gonna tilt this up now because that angle is tough. All right. Ooh. All right. Are we in frame? We are. Okay, behind me, the oven is preheating at 375 degrees, which is pretty hot. Oh, you're crooked. Why? Okay. Better. Okay, so we're gonna mix this up until it forms a dough. And it's almost there. It smells pretty good. It smells, you know, like sugary vanilla-y smell. But I have to say it's difficult to stir because there's a bunch of Sour Patch Kids in there. Let's see. Let's see. I mean, I'm curious to see how the Sour Patch Kids cook up. You know, how are they gonna cook up? Are they gonna stay and be gooey? In fact, I need to have another one. I had a lemon one earlier. I want an orange. I keep picking up blue. Ah, orange. So good. They've got that great chew of like a gumdrop without being too sticky or too rubbery. And they're soft, but then they've got that great tangy sourness and that unabashedly like artificial orange Fanta flavor. Yes. All right, so orange might be my favorite. Alrighty, so we got the dough that looks kind of like a dough, but it's kind of dry. But I suspect when we scoop it, or I hope when we scoop it, it'll form the cookie balls. All right, let's tilt you down again. Sorry if this is annoying, but I want you to see the process. Okay, no, I don't want blue. Lime. Okay. Now, I'm looking for this. We're gonna take this, kind of pack it in there to get it to form a cookie shape. Oh no, look, casualty. Okay, push it down in there. And then on a baking tray. Boop. All right. Oh no, I keep smushing the Sour Patch Kids. Okay, get back in there, children. Okay. Boop. I think 6 will fit on this tray. Actually, while it's sitting here, it's kind of becoming more dough-like. My kids were very curious about how these were going to taste. They both predicted that they were not going to taste good. You shall see. Oh, that one was okay. Why do the blue ones keep going in there? I don't know. Okay. If you're just joining me, we're making Sour Patch Kid cookies. Smush it in there and cut off any extra bits. Okay. Okay, so that's it. Sour Patch Kid dough balls. I'm gonna pop these into a preheated 375-degree oven for 6 to 8 minutes or until the edges are lightly browned. See that oven right there? Yo, that's preheated. Here we go. Ouch. Timer. 6 minutes. Okay. Wash my hands. Alrighty. clean up our area first, and then while that's baking, we'll do some other things. I'll set this aside for later. But did I try? I think I tried the 3 flavors that I like already. I'm gonna go back to orange. So good. Okay. So if you're just joining me, thanks so much for joining me for this 11th year anniversary of YouTube. I can't believe I've been doing it for this long. And thanks so much for all of you for tuning in and for making this happen for me. I think I would have never dreamed this path for myself in a million years. So thanks so much. And it all started with a moss ball, and then it began with taste tests of things I found while I was in Japan. So I thought today we'd be doing a little celebration in that sense and doing some more taste tests. So behind me, if you missed it, I've got Sour Patch Kids in cookie form baking. 5 more minutes. And we're gonna do some tasting while that's happening. First, we got a sip of water, because I'm a little congested. All right. What do I have next for you? Something salty. Oh, look at these. I found these at Target. And apparently these are not new. Have you had these before? These are Takis, which I love, but they are blue Heat Takis. Now, Takis are a savory snack. They're sour and a little bit spicy, and this is blue and hot chili pepper, artificially flavored tortilla chips. So I don't know quite what to think of that. To compare them, I have the original Takis Fuego, which I opened because my children wanted to taste them. Do a little comparison, and then I found these copycats at Trader Joe's, like rolled corn tortilla chips, chili and lime. Like that's Takis, right? Okay, so let's try the OG first. No, let's try blue first because we want to know, right? I want to know. Like, how blue are they? And they say they're extremely hot. Really? I can smell chili, and they smell like corn chips. All right. Let's see. Wow. That's very blue. And that's big. That's like a big, I think that's a fatty. Yeah, that's a fatty. Calza, thanks so much. I appreciate it. So, yeah, that's a fatty. See, compared to a skinny, normal Takis, this is like a double. So let's try the, all right. Well, nah, I have to compare it to an original. So here's the original, right? And here is the blue. The blues are like dusted in blue powder. All right, I'm gonna taste the blue first. All right, here we go. Itadakimasu. Wow, the sourness comes after. Initially, you're like, kind of MSG, salty, tortilla, and then you get a tanginess. But a little bit of heat. I don't know if they taste all that different from the original. Let's compare that to the original. I feel like the original has more tanginess to it, like they're more sour, but they're actually very similar in flavor. Original? The originals really pack a sour, tangy punch. Tangy, sour, and then you get this kind of warm heat. The blue ones, I feel like, are not as concentrated in flavor. No. They're not as intensely sour, although they do taste more kind of limey. And are they as spicy as the original? same. I'm kind of disappointed by that because they're pretty original. They're pretty similar to the original ones. I was hoping they'd be more garlicky or something, oniony or something. But they taste very similar to the original. I think the originals are actually a little bit better. Look at that color of the original. They're so bright. The blue ones they don't taste as sour. In terms of level of heat, it's kind of similar to a Flamin' Hot Cheeto, about the similar kind of heat. It's warm. It's not too spicy, in my opinion. I think the original are better. They're more sour. Gosh, how many have I eaten already? Yeah, I'm disappointed by Blue Heat. They were just kind of meh. What makes them blue? Definitely has, oh, Blue One Lake. All right, Blue One Lake. I would just say stick with the original, especially if you like something tangy. These are like, they're novel because they're blue, right? Alrighty, let's compare that with the Trader Joe version. See if they're as red as the original and if they taste like the original. Oh, cookies! No, those aren't ready. You lie. Okay, time, start. We're gonna give them another minute or 2. 2 minutes. Okay, they're not ready yet. They're like cut. Oh, I was supposed to smush them. Right? Where's the directions? Curses! I was supposed to spray. I was supposed to mush them with the bottom of a drinking glass. Well, that's why it was not cooked yet. See, this is what they look like. They are, they look kind of like melted ice cream tops. But watch this. We're gonna just do this. Wop, 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 wop. Burp, burp, burp. Wop, wop. Ooh, I'm gonna do something crazy. I'm gonna press one right in the top right here. Boom, like that. A blue one right there. Ooh, I put them face down. Sorry, buddy. Face up so you can smile to the rays of the oven. And right, oh yeah, boom. And one more right here. Okay, like that. See, that's better. Okay, now we're gonna place them back in the oven for like 1 more minute. Boom, boom, boom. Start. Yes. Okay. Yes, I hear you. Okay. 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 And then we'll be doing cooking. Thank you so much. I can't see the sticker name, but thank you so much. I appreciate it. And thank you all for joining me for this impromptu taste test. We're celebrating 11 years on YouTube. And behind me, we have Sour Patch Kid cookies that I just whipped up cooking. And we just finished tasting the Takis, which in my opinion are fine. I actually much prefer Flaming Hot Cheetos. And you know what I really love? The jalapeno Cheetos. Those are so stinking addictive. I cannot, okay. We are digressing. The reason why I tasted those was because I wanted to taste these in comparison. And these are inferior. These are superior. Next, we're tasting these. And these are the Trader Joe's knockoffs of Takis. And they look like Takis, but they are not that red color. They're more like natural. See, that's the Takis with that bright red. This is the Trader Joe's. Also, they're not coated with that powdery, can you see? There's not that powdery kind of stuff on it. I'm skeptical, but here we go. Hey! Oh! Stop it! 35 more seconds because it has this like rotate remind thing. It loves to scare the crap out of me. Back to this. I actually like the crunch of the Trader Joe's. We're trying the Trader Joe version of Takis. They're lighter. They have the same level of sourness though of original. Impressed by that. They're not quite as... Stop staring at me! That volume needs to be turned down, yo. Whoa. Alright, friends, lovelies, there are the cookies. They smell interesting. They smell like sugar cookies and gumdrops or something, you know? Alrighty, so Bianca, thank you. And I'm gonna let these cool off because the directions say to let them cool off completely before tasting them. But who eats cookies cold? I mean, all right, so I'm gonna set these aside just so they can cool off a little bit. So if you're just joining me, welcome. I am doing a taste test to celebrate 11 years on YouTube, and I just made Sour Patch Kid cookies, and we just finished tasting the Takis. Trader Joe's, they're fine. They're fine, but if you're gonna just go for it, just go for it. You know, just go for it. This probably doesn't have the MSG in it. They're just not quite as like, you know? Did you like my use of like audio adjectives there? Thank you, Summer. You know, because that's what MSG does. It does that. I can't help myself but eat some more. These are fine, although I should look carefully. Does it say MSG? I don't know. Seasoning, yeast. So it has yeast in it. Nutritional yeast, which probably gives it that umami flavor, but stick with the OG if that's what you're after. But I actually like Flaming Hot Cheetos more than these, in my opinion. Toku, thank you so much. I know, MSG is life. It is. I love it. I love it on popcorn. Okay. Yeah. Thank you, Jay. This is where it's at. This is fine. It's not as good as OG. Nope. All right. Oh, look, I just found a random Sour Patch Kid. Better eat it. All right. Can we take a sip? All right. Swab the decks clean. Oh, I just spilled Takis all over the floor. Oh, awesome. Awesome. Next, we're going to be tasting these. These are Brock's Turkey Dinner and Apple Pie and Coffee Candy Corn. Candy corn. I mean, Thanksgiving is just around the corner, right? Although I picked these up before Halloween. So they're getting ready early, Brock's. So here in the US, we celebrate Thanksgiving on the 3rd Thursday of every November. It's a harvest holiday, and it's a fun one. I love it because families get together, for better or for worse, to eat and just to be in each other's company. And we don't necessarily eat these. I've never had them before, but I'm curious. It specifically says turkey dinner and apple pie and coffee. So I'm presuming each one of these candy corns has a different flavor. Jill says it's the 4th Thursday every month. Sorry, 4th Thursday. If that's the case. At any rate, excuse me, I burped and I didn't let it out because I was trying to be polite, but I still had to tell you I burped. I can smell these through the bag. Ugh. They smell kind of sweet. Say it into wax. Thanks so much. Oh my gosh. They smell like coffee. Wow. Okay, let me get a plate or something. Here. I've got a saucer so you can see them here, right? Okay, too many. I think there are 1, 2, 3. 3 flavors? No, there's like 4. Whoa. Okay, 4 flavors. Oh, look up here. Lovelies, the flavors are up there. And can you read that one? It says green bean. Green bean, roasted turkey, cranberry sauce, stuffing, apple pie and coffee. That's 6. Wait a second. 6. All right, I'm just gonna dump these out on my counter and get 1 of each. So 1, because it looks like there's a lot. Okay, that's better. My oven just went off. I'm counting 5. Which one am I missing? Yellow, got it. Green, got it. Red. I'm only counting 5. All right, so it says green bean, roasted turkey. Why does it say apple pie and stuffing? I'm very confused because there's 5 different things it's saying, but it says 6, but I only have, wait, turkey, apple pie, coffee, green beans, cranberry sauce, stuffing. 6, okay, but I'm only seeing 5 colors. Riley, thanks. Confused. Well, we're just gonna have to taste them, won't we? So, there are the 5 candy corns. If you're just joining me, thanks so much for joining me. This is a live stream in celebration of my 11 years here on YouTube. Today is my 11th year anniversary, and we're tasting a bunch of stuff. I just made some cookies. They're cooling off. I made Sour Patch Kid cookies. I'll be tasting those in a minute. The tray is almost cool enough to pick up. So there they are. And in the meanwhile, I'm tasting these. And these are Brock's Turkey Dinner Candy Corn. Okay, so the one that sounds the most odd to me is this one. And this is not green like green apple or lime. Nope, this is supposed to be green bean. All right, here we go. Itadakimasu. Thanks, Donna. They don't taste like green beans. They just taste kind of sweet. They don't even taste vegetal. I was hoping for some strange vegetalness, but they just kind of taste caramelly and a lot like regular candy corn, which I also happen to have, so we can do a little comparison because we need the baseline. Hey Morgan, thanks so much. Or Dee Dee. Wait a minute, that's not a whole candy corn. Here we go. This is a candy corn. If you don't live in the United States, you might not know what these are. This is a candy that you find around Halloween, Thanksgiving. It's chewy. It's got kind of a crystalline texture to it. It's a little bit, when I say crystalline, I don't mean like hard. I mean kind of crumbly and a little bit waxy. And it has this kind of cloying vanilla caramel scent flavor to it. It's a little bit like a candle. Delicious, right? And buttery, a fake buttery flavor. Yeah, the original it's good in some strange, nostalgic way. It's good, but it's terrible. They're very, very, very sweet. So now that I compared the green bean next to original, the green bean doesn't have that buttery flavor, but it does have a slight kind of vanilla flavor, but it doesn't taste like green beans at all, which is kind of a good thing. All right, excuse me. Let's try this one next. I'm guessing this is going to be the coffee. Ready? Yeah, it smells like coffee. All right, here we go. Hey, thanks, Jill. Yep, coffee. And when I say coffee, like artificial caramel coffee, macchiato, nonsense, latte, nonsense. Hey, thanks, that is. That's what it tastes like. Same texture as candy corn, but that fake, it tastes like a scratch and sniff sticker. If you could eat a coffee flavored scratch and sniff sticker, that's what that would taste like. It just tastes artificial. Not exactly good, but very much like candy. So let's clear the palate. Let's try this one next. Don't know what this one is. I really wish they had a little like illustration on the back that said, oh, this one is this one. And this, you know how Jelly Belly does that? Brox, next year, do that so we know what we're trying to eat, right? So this one could be apple pie. It could be the turkey. It could be stuffing. Don't know. Here we go. It could be awful. Yep. That's what that is. Thanks, April. So I think that might have been the turkey. Tastes like sage. Kind of onion. Definitely sweet. I think that was supposed to be turkey. Or gravy. I don't know. There's no gravy. So I think that one was supposed to be the roasted turkey. Doesn't taste like a turkey, but it's not because it's candy corn, right? It's sweet and it tastes like sage. It tastes a little bit like dirt. Don't like that one. This one should be better, I'm guessing. It's more pleasant in color and it's bright and cheery. I think this is supposed to be cranberry sauce. Here we go. Oh. Why? That was surprisingly, that might be worse than turkey. How can that be worse? It can be worse because it tastes like cough syrup. Thanks, Trent. It tastes like cough syrup, but like a bit stale, kind of funky cough syrup. That's, I think, worse than turkey, what I thought was turkey dinner. That's horrendous. Nah, bad. Thanks, Ricky. Blah. Wow. Shocking. I mean, thanks, Melissa. I mean, if someone were to say, oh, try this candy corn, cranberry sauce versus stuffing or turkey, you'd say, give me the cranberry. Nope. Well, I wouldn't want to give you this either, but anyways. Alrighty, let's try this one next. I'm not sure what this one's supposed to be. I'm hoping it's apple pie because there's stuffing apple pie. All right, I don't know. Let's try this one. Here we go. No. Was that this one? Yeah. I think that one was supposed to be turkey. Yeah. Now, I've never eaten shoes before, but if I were to eat a leather boot, an old leather boot, I think that's what that would taste like. A leather, sweet, old boot. That's what that tastes like. That was the turkey. Yep. Okay, turkey. Oh, it's kind of smoky, but all of it's sweet. Ugh. And this one is the stuffing. Sagey. Bleh. The best tasting one was the coffee one. Yep. Green bean actually wasn't offensive, while the roast turkey and the stuffing definitely were. But I mean, what do you expect? Like, were you expecting it to taste good, Joe? No, because it's turkey dinner in candy corn flavor. But I am very confused because there's supposed to be a stuffing and there's supposed to be apple pie. But I'm not seeing apple pie. Oh, look. These two look very similar. Okay, I think I figured it out. These both have white tops and bottoms, but one is slightly more orange. So I'm hoping, and this one's more brown. I'm hoping this one's apple pie and not that turkey thing again. Here we go. Nope, that was that turkey thing again. Oh. We'll just keep eating. Oh. Let's try this one. I was about to spit it out, but I don't know. Let's try this one. Apple pie. Thank goodness. Oh, Okay, so that one I think and the coffee are the best one. Apple pie. So apple pie is the one that has the caramel colored brown part with a white top. And this one that's slightly oranger, I don't even know if you'll notice that on camera because the thing is so subtle. This one is turkey. Ugh. Not good. Not good. Well, apple pie is better. So apple pie is what you imagine it to taste like. Cinnamony, sweet. All of them are way too sweet, but it's candy corn. So some respects that's not surprising. But I would say apple pie and coffee are the best ones. Makes sense because they're the best kind of match to something sweet like candy corn, right? So yeah, apple pie, coffee, then green bean actually, then oh gosh. Between the stuffing, the turkey, and the Robitussin flavored cranberry, these are all pretty heinous. What's the other one that I wanted? Didn't want actually. Anyways, these are all like bottom negative tier. Yeah. So there's turkey dinner candy corn. I tried them so you, my lovelies, didn't have to. Alrighty. Do you remember? Gosh, I think it was like 4 years ago. I tasted Pringles chips that were Thanksgiving dinner. That was actually kind of fun. That one makes a little bit more sense because chips are savory and you're tasting them in a kind of savory element. There were some pretty wrong chips in that as well, but at least it was savory and not like candy, you know? Okay, so let's swab the decks clean of that. I think I know the logic of why they made these. I think novelty's sake, of course, but in comparison to the original, these are so much superior to these because these are so bad. So even if you don't like candy corn, after tasting these, you might just say, hey, those are pretty good. Maybe. Okay. Water, please. Next, let's taste these. Look at these. So these were sent to me by Rob. Rob, thanks so much for sending them to me. These are from the eastern part of Canada, and they're called chicken bones. Chicken bones, they're made by Ganong. The original since 1885. Rob said that these are an old-fashioned kind of candy that are super popular in the Atlantic region of Canada. And they're spicy cinnamon flavored candy with chocolate in the middle, but they're called chicken bones, right? Chicken bones. I don't know. Sounds great. What's it say? 1885. Whoa. I unzipped them and they smell so cinnamony. Okay, they're from... So in 1885, a Ganong candy maker, Frank Sparhawk, invented the chicken bone in St. Stephen, New Brunswick. It's a cinnamon flavored hard candy and they're handcrafted since 1885. I know. Wow. So cinnamony. Like red hot. It's like, right? Oh, but they're beautiful. Oh, they're so cute. They look like, you know, those old-fashioned candies that have that beautiful kind of sheen to it. Look, they're like iridescent sheen, and they're this lovely hot pink color. This is called a chicken bone, but obviously it's not chicken. Canadians, you know what I'm saying? Do you love these things? I don't know. Oh, here's one that's broken. That's why they call it a chicken bone, because it has like a bone center, maybe? That's chocolate. Right? Okay. All right, I do chocolate and cinnamon. Oh yeah, of course. Like Mexican hot chocolate, cinnamon chocolate. Yeah, all right, here we go. Itadakimasu. I was gonna bite it, but then I'm like, what happens if I bite it? All right, let's just find out. Mmm. Those are curious. Nice crunch. What I like about them is they're not too sweet. Nice crunchy, kind of hard candy, very similar to those kind of Christmas time holiday, like ribbon candies, like that kind of crunch. And it has a cinnamony flavor that tastes like big red chewing gum, but it's not gum. We were eating hard candy. And it's kind of peppery, and then you get a cocoa flavor in there after. But it's not sweet. Like, it's not a sweet milk chocolatey or dark chocolate kind of thing. It's just kind of a cocoa powder thing. Very curious. Interesting. Would I say I like them? I don't dislike them. But maybe, I bet it's a completely different experience if you suck on them rather than biting on them. But I find I never have the patience to do that with mousse candies. But very interesting. If you love cinnamon, you will probably adore chicken bones from Canada. Thanks, Rob. Rob sent these to me, the chicken bones. Alrighty, let's see. I have one more thing before we taste the cookies, and then I've got to go. Thank you so much for joining me. I am here doing a live stream taste test because it's my 11th YouTube year anniversary. Been doing this for 11 years. It all started when I was living in Japan. And I was just kind of bored and lonely, and I just turned on my laptop, and that was when you could do that on YouTube. You could live stream just from your laptop in front of a big sliding glass window and just talk and share things. And yeah, and it's led me to this. So thank you all. If you're new to my channel, thank you for joining. If you're old to my channel, thank you for sticking around. And if you're in between, thank you. Thank you all. Alrighty, we're gonna taste one more candy before we taste our cookies. First, we need to drink some water. Yes. Where is it? Here it is, here it is. So this is from Halloween. And this is, I need more water. Excuse me. All right, back. All right, I'm back. We're gonna taste these, and these are Skittles, which are a fruity candy you can find here in the US, and they're called Shriekers, and they're supposed to be, some are so sour they'll make, excuse me, choked on my own spit, that they make you shriek. Excuse me. Spit went down the wrong pipe. Did someone just say streakers? Oh, I'm fine. Okay, now I'm back. We're gonna eat or taste Shriekers because scissors. Let me get a dish out and pour these out. Ready? Oh, look at that. They're not the same color as the OG. Thanks, King Rat. Which is nice, because I'm not a big fan of strawberry. Oh, crud! Remember I was requesting the infographic of the flavors on the back of the Brock's candy? Well, Skittles did it, but I cut it. Look at that. Curses. Okay. Oh, good. These are great. They're almost all citrus. But they're not. Okay, so one is green apple. So this is ghoulish green apple or shaking lime. I think this one is green apple, but some of these are super sour. So let's see if this one's super sour. Ready? Here we go. Nope. Plain old green apple. Do you remember Now and Laters? Oh my gosh. I eat that. And then my brain said, remember Now and Laters? Oh my gosh. I have not had a Now and Later in so long. But I remember loving the green apple. The Now and Laters were like a really kind of tart, flavorful taffy. Mary, thanks so much. and that tastes just like the green apple, but it was not super sour. All right, let's try another green one. Maybe that'll be a shrieker. Here we go. No, not. Another one? No. Oh, that was a lime. That one's called Shaking Lime, and that was not super sour either. Oh my gosh, don't make me eat this whole thing. Skittles, I know what you're doing. You make, in an effort to want to find a shrieker, you end up eating the whole entire bag. That's actually pretty clever. Alrighty, let's see if we can find a sour one. No! I like lime though. I was so sad when I learned that original Skittles had changed the lime to apple flavor because I loved lime. But I hear that they're changing it back to lime. I hope they do. I haven't seen it yet in the stores, but I hope they do because lime's better. I still haven't gotten a shrieker. I'm not gonna taste all of them until I find I'm gonna wait. I'm not gonna taste one of each flavor until I get one of each flavor sour. I'm just gonna wait till I get a sour. Okay, purple is rattled raspberry. Is that sour? That's sour. Is it shrieking sour? No. Ooh, but I like it. It keeps staying sour. That's fun. So, it's not making me shriek. It's just making me salivate. Like, just pools and pools of like saliva are coming out of my salivary glands. I know it sounds really attractive, but it's fun. It's just kind of like your glands are weeping. Weep, weep, weep. And that has that raspberry flavor. These are fun. I like these. Alrighty. Let's try spine tingling tangerine. Ooh, another shrieker. It comes down kind of late. It's like citrus flavor, fake citrus. And then now I'm just like drool city. Drool city. Oh yeah, these are fun. I like these. You have to like sour candies. If you like sour candies, then you'll like these. If you don't, why bother, right? Yeah. Shriekers are fun. I like those. And I like the flavors. No like cherries and strawberries. I'm not a big cherry strawberry person. That's just me. I like them citrus flavors. Okay, more water. Alrighty, lovelies, if you're just tuning in, this is a live stream of taste testing a bunch of things I've collected. It's my 11th year YouTube anniversary, so why not, right? Okay, now finally, let's taste these. I made these earlier in the live stream, and these are the Sour Patch Kid cookies. Let's see how they are. Let me get a spatula and scoop one of these up. Dun, 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 dun. There they are. Probably have like 6 Sour Patch Kids in that cookie. Dun, 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 dun. Alrighty, let's see how it doesn't smell bad. It smells buttery. Alright, here we go. Eat the Lucky Moss. I mean, they're fine. I think what I really love about Sour Patch Kids is that contrast between that kind of soft, chewy texture, fruity flavor, and that little bit of sour coating on the outside. What happens when you put Sour Patch Kids in the cookie form is that it diminishes that sour sensation. And that's half the fun of a Sour Patch Kid. The cookies are fine. Tastes like a buttery sugar cookie. Very plain, sweet. And because I made these with butter, buttery. Good. But then you put these candies in there, which are kind of gumdrop-ish. tastes like a gumdrop. It doesn't really taste like a Sour Patch Kid anymore because you don't really taste that like punchy sourness because it's coated in sugar cookie. Yeah. Don't bother. Just make the cookies and eat your Sour Patch Kids if you want them together. Or just eat your Sour Patch Kids. Don't bother to do this. Unless you want to and you want to know what these are like. You know. Thanks so much, Nick. If you really want to find out what they are like. Yeah, if you had a party and you wanted to taste test with a bunch of other people, I think that would be a fun reason to make these because then you can share the kind of experience with everybody else. Otherwise, you're going to be left with a couple dozen of these cookies, which you can still share. Yeah, but just have cookies and have Sour Patch Kids, and I think you'll be happier. All right, my lovelies. So that was the big 11-year anniversary taste test. I am cranked on sugar. I had a lot of sugar. I made Sour Patch Kid cookies. I tasted chicken bones. I did a little Takis taste test. I tasted these Shriekers, which were fun. And I also thanked you. And I want to thank you again, all my beautiful lovelies, for supporting me through the years, now and then, and growing up with me, growing along with me, and just showing up and tuning in. I wouldn't be able to do this for an audience if it wasn't for the audience. So thanks so much for tuning in. I so appreciate it. And yeah, thank you. Also, I just want you to know, if you take anything away from today, what you're doing today is enough, just as you are. You as you today is enough, just as you are. Just want to let you know that. Alrighty. You all have a fabulous, wonderful hump day, and I shall see you in my next video. Alrighty. Y'all take good care. Toodaloo. Take care. Bye. Where's the off button? Oh, here. Thanks, everybody.